Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a Starch Solution Thanksgiving side dish recipe. I'm going to be making a stuffed butternut pumpkin. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, stick around. For those of you new to my channel, I am a plant-based RN and I follow the Starch Solution. I started following that in January and it helped me lose my last 15 pounds. And I've been vegan for 9 years, but always had this 15 pounds hanging around that I just couldn't get rid of. But when I went on the Starch Solution, it came off effortlessly. If you're not familiar with the Starch Solution, it's a program that was developed by Dr. John McDougall. And basically what it is you divide your plate in half. Half your plate you eat starch, the other half you eat non-starchy vegetables. And by starch I mean whole food plant-based starches like potatoes, rice, things like that. I will leave a link in the description box to Dr. John McDougall's book, The Starch Solution. If this type of content interests you, then please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Now, without further ado, let's get to the recipe. So here is what is going to be going into our stuffing. I've got some chickpea breadcrumbs, my plant-based cheese sauce. I've got some poultry seasoning, some garlic, onion. I've got celery, carrots, shredded zucchini, some rice, some cremini mushrooms. You see those back there? And some fresh sage. And then of course our little butternut pumpkin that I cleaned out and I kind of mutilated, but it'll still taste great. So let's get over to the stove and get everything sauteing. I've got my skillet heating up over here and I've just got some water in here. So I'm gonna add about half a cup of onion. I wanna add my garlic and my celery. We'll just let these saute for a few minutes. Now we're gonna add in the mushrooms. And we're going to let these cook down till they release their moisture, and we'll break them down as they're cooking. We're going to add in the carrots and the shredded zucchini, which I squeezed out in a paper towel to get rid of excess moisture. We'll just give these a couple minutes. We want some of this liquid to cook off. I'm going to add the breadcrumbs and the rice and the poultry seasoning. And we'll just get that all incorporated. Lastly, the plant-based cheese. You can turn the heat off at this point. I'm just gonna get this incorporated. And then I just like to snip some fresh sage, just right in at the very end. To me, this is what really makes it taste like stuffing. Okay, just one more little stir here to get the sage all incorporated, and then we're ready to stuff our little butternut pumpkin. Then we just stuff it as full as we can. Then we're going to put a little bit of foil around the stem so it doesn't burn, and then it looks pretty when you serve it. I've got my oven preheated to 350. And then the rest of this I'm just going to put in a little casserole dish here. Cover it with foil and we'll have extra. So we'll put these in the oven for 45 minutes to an hour. Our butternut pumpkin is all done. We'll give it a taste. But before I do, I have a question for you. Are you guys having a plant-based Thanksgiving this year? If you are, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about that. What I love about this dish is that it comes in its own dish. So you could get small ones and they could be for individuals, or you could just get a big one. Or if you're like some people, you're not getting together for Thanksgiving, since we are still in a pandemic, but this is perfect for one person. So I'm going to give it a little taste. What I love is you can scoop some of the squash in with the veggies. It's really delicious. This will definitely be a hit at your Thanksgiving table. So I hope you give this one a try. It's good for you, it's good for the animals, and it's good for the planet. And remember, what you put on your plate determines your fate. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please leave me a comment below. I love to hear your comments, and I really appreciate all your support. And thanks for watching. Until next time, thank you.